Refactor is part of Diffblue Cover, the autonomous AI-powered coding tool from Diffblue. In this movie, we will see how it works and what are the benefits of using it. There is some code for which unit tests simply can't be written, so there is a risk of regression whenever that code changes. Refactor identifies and corrects observability problems, giving you higher unit test coverage without any extra development effort. It reduces regressions by automatically making Java code more testable. Refactor is especially useful when you need to make large-scale changes to existing code, for example, during application modernization. Suppose you have some Java source code which contains private fields. Unless the code includes getter methods, these fields cannot be handled from outside the class as they are simply invisible. Therefore, unit tests which involve them cannot be written. When using Diffblue Cover with such source code along Route 1, the unit test coverage will not be complete. However, while writing unit test, Diffblue identifies private Java fields and writes refactoring instructions in a file named refactorings.yml. These can be applied deliberately along Route 2, such that the source code is appended with the corresponding getter methods. On a subsequent run of Diffblue Cover, there will be a better unit test coverage as private fields can then be used. Therefore, Refactor improves Java code by making it more testable so that you can automatically achieve higher unit test coverage. Let's see how Refactor works on a very simple project with two similar classes built with Maven. In the POM.xml file as dependencies, I have JUnit5 in order to use test assertions and Mockito in order to mock method arguments. There is also the Maven Surefire plugin required by Diffblue Cover to run the unit tests that it writes, thus validating them. Each of the two Java classes contains a private list reference, a constructor, and an instance method. Addition doesn't have a getter method for lists, while multiplication has got one. In both cases, the only available constructor takes in the covariant array list, and then the add method can be called on the new object. First, we need to build this project in order to obtain unit test classes using Diffblue Cover. Here with Maven, the command is nvn install. We can now run Diffblue Cover using the command dcover create. With this command, Diffblue Cover will write unit tests for each class in all packages across the whole Java module from where the command was launched. We notice that Diffblue Cover wrote 3 unit test methods for the multiplication class, including an assertion which uses the getter method. However, only 2 unit test methods were written for the addition class, as there is no getter method for the private list field. Diffblue Cover detects this lack of visibility and prompts a reason code, namely R002, to warn the user. At this point, its users should commit the whole source code base. When Diffblue Cover runs for the first time, a .diffblue folder is created. It contains, for example, the log files, but also refactorings.yml. Inside it, there are instructions on how the source code should be refactored. Here we can see that the Diffblue Cover suggests adding a getter method for the list field in the addition class. This suggestion can be applied using the command dcover refactor. Indeed, the addition class now contains the missing getter method. The source code changed, so by running git diff, we can catch the difference from the last commit. we need to save this difference in a patch file, as for example using the command git diff main diffblue.patch, where main should be replaced by the name of whatever branch you are working on. It is now possible to use Diffblue cover for writing unit tests only for the code which changed since the last commit. Here we can obtain a new test unit class for the addition class only, thus saving some time. The command is tcover create patch only Diffblue patch. That is, we are using the patch which contains the differences from the last commit. We notice that Diffblue cover wrote 3 tests, all for the addition class, and that the new test involves the getter method added through refactoring. This was a brief tutorial on how to use Diffblue cover refactor. For more details, please visit diffblue.com.